What's crackin', sofa buddies? We are back with more of the new to Switch game, Dicey Dungeons, the deck building roguelike that kind of has me hooked so far. We're midway through our very first run after defeating the Dryad in the previous floor. We have made it to floor 3, which looks as though it has some more baddies for us to enjoy. So I could move forward and fight this wizard, playing as my fearless warrior, who has, who has a spiked shield, a battle axe. Essentially, we don't want to be rolling sixes. We've also got matchstick for draining their health. We've got bump, which can potentially get us to our maximums here. We've also got some latent abilities like first aid kit that I accidentally bought. However, thus far, knock on wood, I have not been super low on health. So we're going to continue. Do I fight the wizard and make a beeline for some health, which I don't really need right now? Or do I pick up this optional item by fighting a level 3 sorceress? I think we're going to try our hand with the sorceress, who looks like she's chilling on her phone there. 34 health, yeah, definitely chilling on her phone. She's kind of a babe, to be honest. She's only got 2 dice, but a lot of abilities. Cauldron, she does 1 damage and then gets a new dice. That's interesting, so it's a reroll, but it still hurts me. Infliction, she can put anything in there for 3 damage, and she's also got some cold abilities, getting an odd dice there to do the amount and freeze a dice. So it looks as though she's going to be doing a lot of chip damage to me and debuffing my dice down to 1 instead. So here's what we're going to do, is we may have to pop some shield in here, because I am at 24 of 32 right now. So we're going to start with our maximum battle axe here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make... Ooh, do we re-roll the 6 or do we make it matchstick to burn one of her 2 dice? Well, either way, I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and start with some DPS by bumping the 3 to a 4 and then doing maximum spike shield damage of 4. And then we're going to... There's really no point to this not being a 6, and it's already even, so let's just burn one of her dice there. And there we go. Let's see what she does here. So she's got a 6 to use. She's going to do 3 damage to me, and then she's going to freeze me for another 3. Okay, so I do have my limit break. However, this is looking a little tough, because what I want, the most damage I can do is a 4 for Battle Axe. But I'm kind of stuck here with 2 5s and a 1. Since we are getting a little low on health, what we're going to do is we're going to pop one of these 5s into shield, just to give us a little bit of defense coming up. Let's make sure we know blocks the next 5 damage incoming. That's pretty good since she's chip damage related. Okay, so now what we're going to want to do is I think we're going to want to try re-rolling. So we can definitely matchstick here. But we're going to want to re-roll... Oh, man. Let's re-roll the 5 to try and get some Battle Axe stuff going. 3. Not bad. That's 6 damage. With Fury, that'd be 12. I'm happy with that. So we're going to do Battle Axe. We're going to do 3 for a total of 12 damage. She's down to 8. And then I think we're going to bump this so that we can do Matchstick. I love Matchstick against opponents that only carry 2 dice, because then it really forces them to waste that health. Especially since now I have 5 shield, she ain't gonna do shit. 1 damage to me, I've still got 4 shield, still got 1 shield. So she did nothing to me, and we are gonna go in for the kill. It looks like, actually we might not get the kill here unless we can do some re-rolling. One thing I want to try is let's see if bumping a 6 turns it into a 1, just because we pretty much have this fight in the bag here. Oh! Bumping a 6 gives us an extra die. That is a game changer, my friends. So what we're going to do is we're going to burn our 6s. Yeah, we're going to force her to have 2 burned dice. We're going to do Battle Axe 6 damage. And if she uses 1 dice, she's screwed. Let's actually, we can even try and reroll this for the kill. One more time. Alright, well, Let's put some shield on there anyway. Back to 4. And if she uses one attack, she's dead. Yeah, she's not going to do it. That's at least good that the AI is smart like that. She is not going to cause herself to lose, and we're going to go overkill with the max rage battle axe damage. Maybe if you weren't on your phone all the time, you would have had a chance against the king. Alright, let's pick up this nifty little item here. We got a 6-shooter. You need a 6. Huh. And you can use it 3 times per turn. Interesting. So you're just gambling for the 6. You know what? That's a cool weapon, and I feel like under a certain build, like if I stacked bumps, that could be interesting. Is that something I want to do? Do I want to pop in... Let's say Battle Axe for the dubs damage. Or would I want Spiked Shield so that I could be doing defense if I'm not doing it? And then replace Matchstick with a bump so that I could be trying to bump things up to 6. Like I could take a 4, a couple 5s up to a 6. And then with combat reroll. You know what? I think that this is working well for me so far. So I'm going to keep it for now, the way it already is. But maybe this wizard will convince me that I'm wrong. And we will be able to heal twice, actually, after fighting this wizard. He's a mere level 2. And he's only got 1 die. What does he do? Oh, he can do whatever he wants. So it's essentially based on his roll, he'll do a certain effect. So he can freeze me, he can poison me, he can dodge an attack, he can deal damage. Well, duh. He can burn me, he can shock me, or he can add an extra dice if he rolls a 6. Interesting. Alrighty, so it looks as though he's doing a lot of status. So I think that in order to counteract that, we're going to start with Max Battle Axe. And then we're going to do Max Defense. And then we're going to re-roll this for Matchstick. Because if we can get Matchstick on him, it literally means that he's taking damage every turn. Because there's no way he's not going to attack. Alright, come on, y'all. I just need an even number. Damn. Alright, that's Flame Spell, so I'm burned on 2 dice. But I didn't take any damage due to my shield. And of course, the only one that's not burned is a 6. So what we're going to do is we're going to be belligerent. We're not going to take damage this turn. We're going to bump that up to a 1, and then we're going to re-roll this for utility. That's a 2 to get Matchstick. So we are going to Matchstick that, and then we're going to re-roll this 6, another 2. Oh boy. I'm really banking on the 4, but I think I just got to do dubs damage if I can. Yeah, we'll take the damage where we can get it. We'll end our turn there. And we're going to hope that we don't have burn coming up. Poison spell. So what does poison do? Lose 4 health at the start of the turn. Piercing shields. Interesting. So that's the amount of turns. So I'm going to lose 4 health at the start of each turn. Which is extremely bad. So let's see. 4 times 3. So I'd be ending at 12 if it lasts the whole time. Now I think I just need to go for max damage because that spiked shield is not going to help me. So we're going to start with bumping this for an extra die. We are going to burn him with the 6. We are going to combat re-roll the 1s. That's really useless. Yes! Okay. So we're gonna do Battle Axe there. And then let's see if we can get another 4. Damn it. Alright, so now we have a decision. 2 damage, or do we want to burn him? He's already burned, so we're gonna do 2 more damage. Okay. Looking good. So he's gonna be down to 2 health. Oh, so it's the amount. It's the amount of poison you have left. I see. Alright, so I only have 6 health left, so it's good that we have 2 heals coming up after this room. But man, if those burns are not really annoying. However, we're just gonna overkill this and do Max Rage, Fury, Battle Axe for lots of damage. And we level up to level 4. Man, you know what? I'm glad that we're hitting some challenge because I feel like now on the 3rd floor, I almost died in that fight. Maximum health increased by 4. I receive an extra dice, which is huge with my bump ability. And we're going to heal up. Oh no, we don't have to heal because we just leveled up. How fortuitous. We can save those heals for this Yeti. So I could go straight to floor 4 right now if I wanted. I could fight the Yeti if I wanted to buy something at the shop. As long as I don't buy something accidentally this time, I can upgrade a weapon. Hey, come in, come in. I don't think we've met. I'm Ned. I'm in charge of equipment around here. I love him. Tiny little goblin. Can't even see over the table. Man, that reminds me of me in real life. Alrighty. So we can change... we can pop into our backpack and change the stuff there. Okay, so upgrading the spiked shield. How does the upgrade happen? Can I only upgrade one thing? Is that how it works? Because it doesn't show that there's a price for the upgrade. Okay, so the spiked shield can take a 6, and on a 6 it will do 6 damage, which I feel like lately I've been rolling a lot of 6s. This one, how is this different? I'm looking at this and I'm not understanding. Oh, it makes it small, so I can pop in my other weapon. I'd have to replace either matchstick or bump, but it makes it a small weapon that I can still do that mega damage with. Matchstick doesn't need to be even, which is nice. I can just burn whenever I want. Bump, I can use twice. Man, lots of good options here. Look at this. So it's adding 1 damage to the sword, which is nice. First aid kit makes it easier to heal. Honestly, I might need that. Especially with my extra dice I've got now. The 6-shooter you can use 6 times. I like that, but I feel like you got to build very specifically. You know what? I got super close to dying, so I think I've got to upgrade this first aid kit and then put that on my equipment there. Maybe this is a bad idea. Maybe I shouldn't be going for the non-DPS here. Now, do I swap out matchstick or bump? I feel like bump has so much utility, whereas matchstick is going to essentially do the same thing as first aid kit. That one's killing... Matchstick is killing them more quickly, and first aid kit is keeping me alive. So that's the build we're going to go with for now. And we're going to... Come on, go past. We're going to fight this level 3 Yeti. This edgy motherfucker who's going to pelt me with snowballs, ice stuff. He's weak to fire. So I probably shouldn't have removed matchstick. Okay. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. We've got Ice Age. He can freeze all my dice if he rolls 2 1s, which is kind of cool. Ice Shard. Otherwise, he is freezing me on odds. So Bump will be good for this to be able to get up to 2s, be doing chip damage. I do not need my first aid kit, clearly. The fact that I have a couple of 5s is no good. Yeah, he's not going to be doing... Man, this is so interesting. So I can bump these to 6s, but that does nothing for me. Man. This was not an optimal start. Not an optimal beginning slate of dice. So we're going to try re-rolling the 5s. Okay. Okay. Alright. Well, let's re-roll this 5. Oh my god. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to just do some damage to him. And we'll tick these down in case we need them to 9. So that way, the moment I need health, I can just pop it right away. Okay, so not a great turn, especially since he's got 4 dice coming up, 3 of which are odd. He can freeze me if he wants. Yep, Ice Age. Okay, so I have all 1s. Alright. Man, this is so unique because every battle forces you to think about the game in a different way. Fuck. Okay, so we're gonna try re-rolling these for 4s. Yeah, we'll try re-rolling again. We're gonna do Battle Axe damage there, which is the bread and butter of this build. We have one more re-roll. Okay, we can bump that to a 4 to be able to do 4 more damage with Spiked Shield. And then we're gonna tick a couple more towards my health. Okay, he only got one odd one this time. That's excellent. So he's only freezing me 1, only doing 3 damage. And he froze the 6, which I'm fine with. So first of all, what we're going to do is 3 is a great thing for us to have because we can bump it into full Battle Axe damage. We can heal 8 health, which honestly isn't a bad idea with these 5s. Let's re-roll them and see if we can get a 4, though. Otherwise, we can pop 1 shield on. That's another 1. Yeah, I just don't like having 5s in this situation. Alrighty, so here's what we're going to do. We've got one more combat roll, but I think I just want to pop 1 shield on. We did good damage this turn, and then we are going to heal up to full. Man, if we had Matchstick, we'd be tearing through this. We can do a 5 there. Okay, well, I'm glad I healed up, because now I'm pretty much back where I was. I've got my Limit Break, which could do 4 damage with Battle Axe. However, I think... Well, wait a second. If I bump one of these to 2, then Battle Axe will kill him with Limit Break. So we're not even going to worry about that. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that. And we've won. Only down 10 health, or like 8 health or so. And that was not bad. Got another coin to be able to hopefully not accidentally buy something at the shop. We are going to just optimize our healing here. Pick up one of these apples for full health. Okay, so we've got Target Shield. All 3 of these are small. Target Shield. You can only do a 1 or a 2. However, you can reuse it and just bump up your shield. I like that, sort of, but it steps on the toes of my Spiked Shield a little bit, I think. We've got a Nightstick. Very cool weapon. Even. It'll shock the enemy, and it is reusable. However, it's not doing damage. I cannot remember what shock does, because only that one jester in the last video did it. Or we have a healing crystal, so you can just recover health a little bit more quickly. However, with our leveled up first aid kit, I don't think we're going to need that as much. What we are going to do, though, man, I like bump, I like the first aid kit. I like our setup enough right now where I don't want to fuck with any of that. So we're going to go on to floor number 4. Moving right along. And it looks like we are still in a forest. Floor number 3 was a forest, and now floor number 4 is the same forest. We've got a couple new... Well, not a couple new. We've got one new icon here, which is that green sort of caravan over there, which looks like it might be a better shop. If we want to get some healing and clear the floor quickly, we could fight this level 3 vacuum, which is one of the most terrifying enemies I think I've ever seen. Or we could fight the level 4 Kraken for an item and a chance at the shop. Are we liking our build enough right now where we want to improve it at all? I don't see an upgrade station. I think since we're still so new at this game, I just gotta explore and see what I can find, see what works. So we're gonna fight the Kraken. 44 health, 5 dice. Thank goodness I've got my first aid kit, because I feel like this one's gonna be a banger. If he rolls a 5, he can blind 2 of my dice, which seems like it's horrible. If he rolls a 4, he can curse me. Or if he gets even, he can increase. He can do 1 or 2 damage if he has 2 even ones. Interesting. This guy's going to fight pretty interesting. So we're going to start with Maximum Battle Axe. We're going to follow that up with bumping to Maximum Shield. And then we are going to put both of these towards First Aid just for when we need it. And we're going to end the turn there. Alrighty, so he got his 5. Oh, interesting. The camouflage is a tick down. It's not that you need a 5. Okay. Okay, so there's nothing I can do about the fact that I can't see those. Interesting. Huh. Man, not sure what to do. Because one of those could be a 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to reroll this 5 because the 5's pretty useless as is. That's great because now we can get max battle axe. For 8 damage. He's already took 20 damage, which is terrific. And then we're going to do... If I re-roll the camouflage, can I then see it? Nope. Yeah, let's, no, let's just do some more damage to him, even though it's only 2. Alright, we'll end the turn there, because I've only taken 1 damage. Man, he's got a couple of 5s going for camouflaging me. He can curse me, Deep Sea Howl. Interesting. Alright, so I'm taking a bit more damage here. What does the curse do? All equipment has a 50% chance to fail, but once it's triggered, it disappears. Well, I really don't want that to happen on my first aid kit. Luckily, I don't need it quite yet. However, he's getting stronger as the game goes on, because the next time he gets an even number, it'll do 4, then 5, and so forth. I didn't realize that that stacks as the fight continues. Huh. Let's see. We're going to bump this for maximum battle axe damage. He's only got 14 health left. I don't need to heal yet, but I'm going to need to heal next turn. So I'm just going to try and reroll this to get a 4. Ooh! Lucky! He's only got 10 left, and that's where we're going to end it. Alrighty. He's got a couple of even numbers, so he can use that twice to do 9 damage to me. He can pop in a camouflage. And now I definitely want to heal if I can. 5s are pretty useless for me. So I'm... Will Limit Break work on my first aid? However, the axe would do, what, 8? I'm going to try and re-roll that 2 to a 4. So first I'm going to heal myself with this useless 5. And then I'm going to try and re-roll this to a 4 because that'll kill him. Or even a 3. If I can get a 3 or a 4, the battle axe will kill him. Alright. Great fight. That's a great way to end it. Killing the Kraken? Call me Ishmael, bitches! Because Sofa King is out here harpooning these lads. And we are going to explore more of Floor 4 on our very first run of Dicey Dungeons in our next video. Stay tuned.